Yep.
Diddy and Taylor right here.
Right
One
here first, right there.
one shot. To this camera. To this.
Is it here, guys?
Oh, this is news. Imagine Joe Rogan, the master of candid interviews and equally loud comments, suddenly finds himself at the center of a scandal with the leak of a video featuring none other than Taylor Swift and Diddy. Yes, the same Joe who is used to give everything to the pure and unvarnished now turned out to be the source of shocking material. According to rumors, in the hands of Rogan was something that can seriously affect the images of two stars, the queen of pop music Taylor Swift and one of the most influential producers of hip-hop, Diddy. And according to sources, Rogan couldn't resist and accidentally leaked the video online. Now, fans, as you can imagine, are at a complete loss. But what is really going on? This caused a lot of questions and made fans reconsider their views on the stars. There was an immediate debate online about whether this leak was really an accident or whether Joe Rogan knew what he was doing after all. Of course, Rogan is known for his openness and genuine curiosity about any topic, but a video of this magnitude, that's something new even for him. According to his colleagues, Joe didn't actually intend to leak the video at all, but planned to discuss it with his podcast guest. However, as they say, the button was pushed, and according to insiders, the video was in the public domain much earlier than planned. The public immediately wondered how and why the footage ended up in Rogan's possession and what was in the video. Well, if sources are to be believed, the footage does indeed evoke conflicting feelings. Imagine a cozy and private setting, perhaps a party or private meeting where Taylor and Diddy look completely different than they usually do in public. In the video, they seem more relaxed, at ease, than one would expect from two superstars surrounded by cameras and fans. All of this led to much discussion, as Taylor's fans and the music industry itself had no way to connect her usual image with this new unexpected behavior. As you can imagine, this leak caused a wave of outrage among her fans. Immediately after the video appeared, social media exploded. Fans around the world made assumptions and theories, discussing what could have happened at that meeting and why Taylor was even near Diddy in such a context. Some fans even reached out to Rogan on social media, demanding explanations and answers as to what he was even thinking when he decided to make the video public. "We knew Taylor as a completely different person," wrote one fan on Twitter. Others said it all seemed like a misunderstanding and that Rogan may have picked a very unfortunate moment to accidentally leak it. Despite the controversy, however, one thing remains clear: this moment can no longer be ignored. And how did Diddy himself react? He was rumored to be stunned, to say the least. Sources from his entourage say that the producer and musician was literally out of his mind from surprise. He had absolutely no expectation that the footage would end up online, and now his team is busy minimizing the fallout. However, instead of making an official statement, Diddy chose to remain silent, which only fueled the fire of the real story and really attracted attention to its unusual look and general unattractive. Moving on to the next online news story, let's look at what some of both countries have been saying about Johann Babazit. Diddy's fans, for their part, are also perplexed. Some believe that this is just an attempt to attract attention or even a planned action, and there are already rumors on the internet that it could have been done specifically to promote the new project. What if Diddy and Taylor are planning some kind of collaboration, and this leak is just a way to get the audience interested? Rogan is as good as anyone at keeping things interesting and warming things up, but even for him, this was something new. Usually his podcasts are where stars reveal their personal stories, but this time he found himself in the role of chief whistleblower. On his show, Joe spoke out rather cautiously, saying that he himself was surprised by the audience's reaction and that he didn't expect such a fuss. However, many believe that he knew what he was doing and quite deliberately fueled the intrigue. He also added that the recording, in his opinion, was not meant to insult or compromise any of the contestants. It just showed people for who they are. outside of their star images, Rogan said. However, fans are still unsure if his act was an accident or part of a bigger game. For Taylor, who has always been careful to protect her reputation and public image, this has been a real test. Known for her sincerity, openness, and clear moral compass, she suddenly found herself at the center of rumors and speculation. This video has cast a shadow on her reputation, and now her team is actively trying to figure out how to properly respond to what happened. In the eyes of fans, Taylor has always been a symbol of purity and virtue. Now fans are wondering, is she really as she seems? Or is there a more complex character behind her public mask? We're used to seeing Taylor as the perfect girl, but this video has shattered all our perceptions, one of her fans wrote. But what about Diddy? For him, it would seem such a scandal is part of the image, because he has been at the center of various stories more than once, but this time the case takes a different turn. The video of him being pictured next to Taylor in such controversial circumstances calls into question his business dealings and reputation. Some believe it could affect his future projects and partnerships. Realizing that the scandal was taking on threatening proportions, Taylor's team decided to act quickly. Reports have surfaced that her representatives are already actively engaged in damage control. Sources close to the situation claim that Taylor's PR managers have been in contact with Joe Rogan to discuss the possible removal of the tape and possibly educate the audience. There have also been claims from Taylor's side that the footage that has surfaced is completely taken out of context and that her interpretation does not reflect the real picture. Officials have even hinted that some of the footage may have been manipulated or shown in an order that distorts its meaning. Indeed, these days, anything can be edited or rearranged in such a way that even the most innocuous moments start to look suspicious. But despite the representative's statements, the reaction of Taylor's fans has been mixed. Part of her loyal fans immediately rose to the defense of the star, saying that she would never participate in anything like this. Hashtags in support of Taylor began to appear on social networks. Others, on the other hand, began voicing doubts and expressing disappointment. They urged Taylor to explain the situation even more candidly to dispel all doubts. "We always thought we knew who Taylor was, but after this video, I don't even know what to think," one Twitter user wrote. Moreover, the rumors are also fueled by the theory that the whole thing might have been done intentionally in order to create interest and get more attention for the new projects. Some fans are even speculating that there is a well-thought-out PR stunt behind it all, which aims to keep interest in the star alive. Now everyone is just waiting for Taylor herself to finally break the silence and comment on the whole situation. It is known that she rarely makes concessions and as a rule does not comment on rumors. However, this time, the situation has gotten so heated that fans and media are literally demanding an official statement from her. It seems to many that her words could clear things up. Rumor has it that Taylor is going to record a video message for her fans where she might reveal the truth about what really happened. In the event that this does happen, the reaction from fans and media will be overwhelming. Many even speculate that her confession could turn into a real sensation, as she has always been known for her honesty and sincerity to her fans. And here is where the most interesting thing starts. Theories about a possible collaboration have started circulating around the video. Some fans believe that Taylor and Diddy may have actually met privately to discuss a joint project. Although it looks like a scandal now, fans are not ruling out the possibility that the stars were working on new music or even planning a performance together. Others believe that Taylor and Diddy may have discussed business opportunities together, given their influence and financial standing. And even if it's just a rumor, such speculation fuels the public's interest, adding mystery to the situation. While all the attention is focused on Taylor, no one forgets about the second side of the conflict, Diddy. He, unlike her, is used to loud scandals and intrigues, and for him, such situations are not rare. However, even his loyal fans were surprised by his decision to appear next to Taylor in such an ambiguous context. Now, many are eagerly waiting for his response to the whole situation. Insiders claim that Diddy's team is maintaining a policy of silence for now and is mulling over the next steps. They may be taking a wait-and-see approach to see how the situation will unfold. After all, if it gets out of hand, it could deal a serious blow to the reputation of both Diddy himself and his business. Some fans are sure that Diddy does not intend to deal with the consequences at once, but will try to use them in his favor. After all, there are rumors that his team is already working on a project that could potentially involve Taylor and other stars whose names have recently surfaced in connection with this situation. While no one knows exactly how this will end, one thing is for sure. The public's attention to this situation is huge. Taylor and Diddy fans, media, and even some other stars are holding their breath to see how both sides will react. It is expected that more statements and possibly more details about the true nature of what happened could come out in the coming days. If this is indeed a PR stunt, it has been extremely successful. This whole situation has essentially united the two worlds of pop music and hip hop under one story, and regardless of how things turn out, it will remain one of the most talked about topics in the coming months. So stay tuned. We'll be sure to keep you up to date with any new details and tell you about all the twists and turns in this tangled story.